Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, happy winning Wednesday. Yes. Oh my God, it's Wednesday already in the week, and we are so happy to have you here. First of all, let me know if you can hear me. I'm just gonna check. Yes, I'm gonna check right now.
First of all,
Okay, good. We are live, yes, for the second day of your what? Oh my God. I don't know why this particular phrase just keeps speaking to me, like keep speaking to me. And I can't help but just come and share to see how many, we can help throughout this lifetime, because you really need to own your what. You really need to just free up and live the life God has placed you here to live, regardless of, what is happening around you right now. As I said yesterday, I started listening to, one of my mentors. I call him, I love to read his book. So every time his book is introduced to me, it's like, oh my God, I can't wait to, dive deeper into it and just read it with understanding, read it with, everything that I have to gain all I can, get out of it. So hour plus yesterday morning, I was reading the book, listening to the book, of Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. And let me tell you something. For you to be able to outwit the devil, like tell him, get hands behind me, or face your challenges or face your giant, you need to actually begin to listen to your inner mind, like inner self. And that is where all this magic happen. That is where all this elevation, all the success, all the growth happen. Let me know if you can hear me. And welcome once again to our today's edition. As I said, if you're new to our channel, please make sure to subscribe, as we're going to be bringing all these awesome, amazing messages to as many that need it. Remember, we keep saying, for those that need it. You can be, it's so cold in Orlando since the week. So it kind of like, once the cold is in the season, people off and on with it. So if my voice is not so clear, I beg you to forgive me, but I had to do this. Nothing could stop me from doing it. That is what, makes the difference. That is what, no matter how you feel, for the fact you're committed to run a season, you have to push through to the end of that program. And, I'm learning it as well. I'm learning to be consistent. I'm learning to be responsible. I'm learning to be intentional. I'm learning to actually begin to wrap my mind around what the successful people did or doing to be successful. So let me know when you join me, where you're joining from. And if you watch in the replay, make sure to comment replay below. And if this has helped you, make sure to share with as many people as you know that's going to help. So, hey, welcome to the second day of Own Your What. Oh my God, a 7-day transformational confidence challenge. That's what it is. And today we are just going to give you, actually put it on the description today. I don't know if I did it yesterday, but today we are going to give you the guidelines on what you're supposed to be doing in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening on the second day. And these things are something you can keep practicing for the rest of your life, like till you find yourself, till you own your what, till you understand that everything that is placed here is for me and you. We just need to create that environment to receive. That's what God wants us to do. To do what? To receive of every good thing He has placed here for us. And we have to believe it first, then receive it. Remember, it's when you desire, now you pray, now you believe, now you receive. Come on now. That is the principle. That is the standard. You have to desire. And that's what we're trying to make you do in this series. We're trying to place you in that place of desiring to own your what. desiring to be the best version of yourself, desiring to live a fulfilling life, desiring to make an impact, desiring to be that person God has called you to be. That's what these 7 days is going to be doing in your life, to just bring out your inner self to begin to live, to begin to live. And, I call you to join us. So today we're going to be talking about rewrite your inner narrative. I like that part. Like start living as the person you want to be. That's how I say it. Today, you're going to rewrite your inner narrative. You have to rewrite it. You're trying to bring your subconscious mind or self to the level of which it can be it can be available and ready to produce the best in you. You want to bring your subconscious mind to align with every truth that is supposed to know, and shut off every lies that have been told to your inner man. So you're going to be rewriting things. You're going to be, changing things. You're going to start living as a person you want to be. You're going to start, like desiring to give the best that is dear for you to give. You're going to start, making sure that you are living in this place of not allowing anybody, take the best part of your day or your moment or your season, by just allowing them in your inner side of your being to just, mesmerize with your emotion, with your life. Because why? You have not find your what. If you ever find your what, you will know that there's a boundary to how far people can treat you, in a wrong way, or people can see you. Like think about it. Because let's say Oprah Winfrey find her value, people treat her with value, people treat her with respect. Until you find your value, you're not expecting anybody to treat you, higher than who you are right now. So you need to actually find yourself for people to actually begin to place value in your life, because they know you can't take no more. You can't be that intimidated child no more. You can't be that intimidated woman no more that just carry yourself like you're nobody. No, not in a rude way. You're not trying to disrespect anybody or not subject yourself to your husband or to your elders, but at the same time, you know your what. At the same time, you've owned your what. At the same time, you've gone through this practice that have placed you in a place of nobody can break you, especially when it have to do with the real you. You understand who you are, and nobody's going to talk you out of who you are. So when you're endeavoring to do, let's say, business, you're doing it regardless of who not doing or who doing. You're showing up regardless of who not showing up or not or showing up. You are not being pushed by anybody to live the best version of your life, or pushed by anybody to do that which you say you're going to do, because you have core value. You have things that you wake up every day knowing that this is my responsibility, and I own myself this, and I'm going to go for it. So whatever you're doing it with a level of, being intentional about it. And you're doing it with responsibility in your mind. And you're doing it with a value for yourself. And you're not ready to let anybody make you feel bad because you're giving your best to it. And you're not moved by how others move, because your ability to succeed is in your hand and is not in the hand of another. So now, for the fact you have owned your what, you now sit on what you know that is who you are. So no matter what somebody say or do, it's not going to break you, because you already know who you are. You're not waiting for people to validate you for you to now begin to fit in. So you're not waiting for people to be your friends. Like, okay, if this person is not my friend, I'm not going to survive. No, you are already yourself. You are yourself. You are worthy yourself. You know that you can bring value to people. You can bring value to your community. You can bring value to your home. You can bring value to your children's life. So you're not waiting for people to validate your value for you to give it. And that is what this 7 days, transformational confidence challenge is, where you're going to begin to walk in the order God has placed you, in the inner strengths that you have, that have already produced success in the past for you. And now, regardless of what you're going through, there's going to be a comeback, there's going to be a bounce back, and it doesn't matter what anybody say, you're going to push till you see your comeback happen. Because why? You've already walked in your inner mind, and everything starts from the inner mind. That's what my mentor there is saying. Napoleon, he said, from the time he began to listen to that still small voice that gave him command that was extraordinary. For example, he said when he was supposed to go and launch the project that he was given, that he ran away from for many months, who knows, years. But that particular season, he had no money and he was supposed to move. That voice commanded him to move and commanded him to, take, if you've read that book, Outwitting the Devil, you will hear that part. Is the beginning. Commanded him to, that voice commanded him, take $50 from your brother-in-law. Commanded him, go to this big hotel. Commanded him, go to this suit that that all his monies, he's gonna spend all his monies in, which is where I am right now. So he's been following the inner person that is in him, that's going to lead him to success. So many of us want to follow things that, or people who are not even us. We're trying to be like them, or do it like them, or lack faith because of our circumstances. But he was not moved by so much of his circumstances. He knew who he was and what he's called to do, and he went for it. And that's what we're trying to build in these 7 days. We want to build women who understand the power God has given them in the right way to lead the right way. Because if you can't lead your inner mind, how are you going to lead others? So now you have to be in control to be able to help somebody to find their direction. So that's what the days are. That's what the challenge is. We have to challenge ourselves daily to find ourselves. So you'll be in the mood today to rewrite your inner narrative. All of it is in the mind, is in the inside. And if the inside is not aligning well with the program that you are here to do, you'll be frustrated. You will not be happy. And once you're not happy, you're not going to give the best in that calling that you have. Once you're not happy, you're not going to give the best in your business. Once you're not happy, you're not going to give the best in anything, even in raising your children. They'll be like a burden. They'll be like stress. Your marriage will be whack. Nothing will be correct. Everything will be complicated and full of trouble, full of stress. Because why? You have not settled your inner peace. Your inner peace is the first step to greatness, the first step to success in anything that you're doing. You have to know the you that is in you. And even when nobody's there, you're complete in him. You're complete in yourself. You know your worth. So today, our assignment is going to be like this. In the morning, which is now in my time, I don't know if it's morning for you, or whatever it is, the first thing we're going to be doing is to, explore the concept of self-talk and its impact on confidence. Self-talk. Self-talk is a big thing. Self-talk have talked people into suicide. Self-talk has taken people out of their marriages. Self-talk have made people even kill their own children because they keep talking bad to themselves. They keep reminding themselves how they are not good enough, how they are nobodies, how this has happened to them. They begin to talk down on themselves. Hey, if you're talking down on yourself, what do you expect the next person to do with you? They will even lamanoid and talk more bad on you. And now joining what your head is giving you already, you are going to drink Gramazone or whatever they call it. I live in the island with my husband, and some people have this culture of any little thing that happened to them, they drink some kind of poison and die. Come on. Who does that? I'm not saying any of us cannot do it, Because when we let all that we're going through overwhelm us, when we let all that we're going through, represent who we are, be the joy. When we build our joy around material things, around relationship, around people, and they disappoint us, then what do? We take Gramazon or whatever they call it. We take that particular acid and kill ourselves. And that is why people commit suicide. That is why people have addiction. That is why people are not changing. You wonder, why is this person even in a point of dying with this addiction is not stopping? Because they're not finding value. The very moment you find the reason why you're placed here, and regardless of what it is happening around you, is no longer about you, but about the mission that you're here for, about the lives that have been placed on your way, about the gift and the talent God has given you to make an impact, which every one of us get, even if it's a cleaning ministry. Come on now, you ain't gonna plan suicide. You ain't gonna plan to take anybody's life or take your own. You ain't gonna plan to talk yourself out of your destiny, yourself, not anybody. So now today, you're gonna explore the concept of self-talk. You're gonna, think about self-talk and see if there's any way in your life. Take a look and see if there's any way in your life that you're letting self-talk stop you, and the impact is making in your confidence building, in your self-worth building. Remember, the whole thing is on your worth. You have to search, which area of my life am I speaking to myself that is stopping me? You have to explore it. You have to take a look. Explore me, take a look. Take a look on everything and make sure there's no area of your life that self-talk is stopping you. Maybe even in business, maybe in your career pursuing, maybe in your relationship. Because of what you've done in the past, you think everybody's seeing you as a filthy rag. And now you, in your subconscious mind, subconscious self, you are talking down to yourself even when nobody's hearing you. And now before you know it, whatever anybody say, you take it in, because actually that's what you think about yourself. That's what I'm talking about. You have to take a look on those self-talk and see if you really want it. If you're a child of God, which I believe most of us are, once you're forgiven by your Father. It doesn't matter what you have done in the past. So it's only you dragging whatever past brought to you. It's only you dragging the failure that you faced in the past, because anything is possible for a child of God who believes, and for anybody who believes, because we are all children of God. Whether we know it now or we're gonna know it after, or we're never gonna know it, we are all children of God. So anything is possible for you. So take a look on those those self-talk and see how it's impacting your confidence. See how it's been, is affecting your self-worth. See if it's helping or hurting, because it's going to do two things. And the two things it's going to do is either it's helping you or it's hurting you. Those self-talk, let me say it again. Why are you going to look deeper today on the second day of this challenge? Let me tell you something. Those self-talk does two things. Two things. And those two things are important. They either hurt you or help you. For example, when they say affirmation, the very time you begin to say, I am worthy, I'm able, I'm well, I am strong, I am happy, I am joyful. Those things are going to help you more than when you say, are you sure? This is my life self. And look at all that have happened to me. Look at this brother, this sister, this mother, this whatever. Look at how they abandoned me. I feel abandoned. I'm depressed. I'm this. What is those things going to do? Bring more hurt. Find a way back to things that have happened 10 years ago that should let go. Keep hurting you. But once you say, it doesn't matter what has happened to me, God was teaching me a lesson. I'm going through a season. I am a light that will shine. Darkness cannot stop me. I'm the head. I'm the force. I'm above only and never beneath. I'm like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bears fruit. I even say that bears fruit in season and out of season. I don't need a season to flourish. I am a child of God. I am here to do that which God has called me to do. And I'm not going to let anything, no business failure, no team failure, no leader, no person stop me from the mission God has placed me. I have a vision. I have a mission. I'm called for this. I'm going to push forward. I'm going to persist. I'm resilient. I'm a child that will make it. I'm not called to fail. I'm called to win. Those are what we mean by self-talk, Self-talk when nobody's watching you. On your mirror between you and God, look at you. You're a great person. You're a great generation. You're a great nation. Nothing stops you. Darkness might come, but they cannot comprehend the light that God has placed in me. Those are self-talk. Begin to exploit them. Begin to watch. Begin to take a closer look on the kind of things that you say to yourself when nobody's watching. Because that is why when somebody talk in your office, you get offended because why? They just talk back what you're talking to yourself. But when you know that what they're saying to you is not who you are, is not who you will ever be, you're like, come on, you talking to me? You can't be talking to me. So they're not even gonna touch your anger level because that's not you. But before you know it, to snap when they say, oh, you're nobody, because why? That's what you tell yourself in the secret place. And that's what we want to wipe today on the second day. That's not who you are. Own your what? You are more than you think you are. You are more than who they say you are if they are not seeing your value. You know your value. You know you. So that's your first practical, right? Take a look at those self-talk because it has destroyed a lot of people, right? The second thing to do in the morning today, on the second day, is what? Identify and challenge negative self-talk patterns. Identify them and challenge them. I'm serious. Identify them and challenge them. Even in Think and Grow Rich, the guy there, which is the same here, he will tell you things like that. You have to identify those thoughts that are not helping you, identify them and challenge them. Those negative thinking, negative talking, things that are not you, things that you know that you think is you, but genuinely they are not you. There's a better side of you. Identify them, then do what? Challenge them. From the time you pick them up, no, I will no longer call myself down. I'm not that person. That was yesterday. Now is a new day. I'm going to grow my business. I'm going to pay attention to my career. I'm going to be a great leader. If God has called me to lead, I will lead. I'm going to be a great mom. I don't care what happened in my past. Those are gone. Now I'm a new person. I am walking a new path. I'm going to be the greatest. I'm going to make impact. Begin to identify them, then do what? Challenge them. Because how will you fight a battle that you don't know? Identify them. That's the process. Identify all those negative talk, negative thinking, and now do what? Challenge them. Now, the third thing this morning is replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations, like I was doing earlier. If you used to tell yourself you're not worthy, from this moment, tell yourself, I am worthy. I am able. If you used to tell yourself, oh, I'm sick. Some people have this behavior of, I'm sick with headache. I'm sick with, maybe possible you're sick. I'm not saying you're not sick. You feel like it. But even the Bible said, let the weak say, I am what? Strong. Let the poor say, I am what? Rich. Why would the Bible themselves begin to actually program your mind like that? So let the sick say, I am what? Healed. That's how I'm going to see it. Let a person that think that they failed over and over said, what? I am success. Even when people are seeing different, they're seeing the failures, but you're seeing success. You're seeing greatness. Come on now. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's like an aha for me. Because you know what I've been through. So like think about it. I would say I'm success. I will no longer say I'm a failure. No matter what I've failed before on, no matter maybe divorce, you think is a failure. No, I'm success. Whatever happened has happened. I am success. I am successful in all I do. So instead of I cannot fall in love again because every time relationships don't work for me. No, I can fall in love again. I can find love again because I am successful in all I do. Everything I touch don't go. People say that. I'm a money magnet. People say that. I am people. I attract the best in the industry. My leaders are great. You say, instead of saying, what kind of people are these working with me? No, they are the best that are working with me. God is lining me up with the best in my generation. I shall make impact. I am not a victim. I'm a victor. Those are what we mean. Come on now. You're practicing and you're growing. Hey, I love this. Let me know. Let me know in the comment if this is helping somebody. Let me know because it's helping me. It's helping me. And I'm loving the second day. And that is how we go. You cannot just identify them and don't replace them. Identify them, challenge them, now replace them so that every day you have what to say that is right. Fill your atmosphere with the right thing you want to see. And I will say it, whether anybody understand what I'm saying, including me or not, I'm going to tell you something. What if every word we speak becomes flesh and dwell among us? I'm serious. What if every word that proceeds out of our mouth becomes flesh and dwell among us, becomes reality? Have you, I don't know why that phrase have never just refused to wipe out of my head. Even when I'm not better than even you who are listening to me right now on that journey. But I want to get to that place in my life where I truly, truly, truly be mindful of what I say to myself, to my husband, to my children, to my atmosphere, to my generation, to my leaders, to everybody around me. What I actually proclaim or what I speak out of this tongue, I want to be sure that is something that if it manifests in my face, that I'm happy that I said it. Those are the practice. Replace those negative feeling with positive affirmation. Replace them today. Every negative talk, negative thinking, negative thought, whatever, just replace them with positive speaking. Positive, the words that are life, the words that are inspiring, the words that are edifying, the words that are building, the words that challenge you to be the best version of you and not another person or who you think you are, but the best that you believe that you can own, that you can be proud of. Every great person is proud that they get to where they are today, but they have to renew their mind. They have to speak to their subconscious mind. They have to be in control of their decision. They have to be intentional in all that they do. Now, in the afternoon, engage in a guided meditation, right? Focus on promoting positive self-talk. Remember, we're trying to build our self-worth. We're trying to make sure that we know who we are, that we are valuable. So now engage in a guided meditation, in a quiet, solemn activity that just focus on promoting positive self-talk. Positive self-talk. Now, after that, create a list of empowering affirmations. Now you're going to write something. You're going to do something. This is not a challenge. You're not going to do something. You're going to do something. Create a list of empowering affirmations tailored to your personal journey. I have, if you look at here, for no reason they are showing in this video. And what do you think they are? They are things I have here that I watch every day as part of who I want to be and who I'm going to become. and what I'm desiring in this my life. So I have created right here as an example, not today, not today, for some time now, I always have those lists of empowering affirmation that helps me by day. From time to time, I just turn around and I read them. This. I don't know if you want to hear them, but I'll read them to myself. And, you know, I am going to become a great, whatever it is you want to become, which is this one. I am going to become a great, you know, whatever it is I'm desiring at that particular time. And at the end, because this will enable me to render the world a useful service, I am thinking about the word in it. It's not selfish. It's going to help me to render the world a useful service. And because it will provide me with the necessary material of things I need, things my life desire, right? I will concentrate on this desire for 10 minutes daily. Concentrate on this desire, concentrate on what or who I want to become, which is a great thing, which is not just anything that you can just get like that. It's something that I'm going to walk my way into and begin to have tools that will help me do it. And this one, I am generating, whatever it is you want to generate in your life. Are you in need of great leaders? Are you in need of great business? Are you in need of cash? Whatever it is right here. Become, what do you want to become? Everything is based on the level of who you believe that you can be, and you work towards it. And you're not going to put something that is below where you are now. You're going to put something higher than where you are so that you can actually run. The Bible says, write your vision, make it plain, that he that readeth it will run with it. He that readeth it. So if you don't have it where you can see it, you ain't ready yet. I'm sorry. If you don't have it where even not only you, like my husband passed, he can see it, my children can see it, everybody in this house is not hidden. Most of my affirmation, most of my speech, even when people are going to laugh at you, even when people will not understand what you're actually doing, that does not stop you. I have something on my fridge, have something where I wash my dishes, have something in my mirror. Whatever I'm feeling at that particular time I want to achieve, I put them all around the house to see them, because that's the only way I'm going to work. Even this program. This program is one of the things that I believe who I want to become, that I'm trying to push to make sure that I walk towards where I want to go, which is a helping ministry to those who need it. So why keep it? So language barrier is not going to stop me, because why? I have a mandate. I have a mandate right here. I have a mandate right here. So because I know this mandate, I'm not going to stop. That's why you have to write them down. Create that list of empowering affirmations. Tailor to your personal journey. Tailor to you, not to me. That's why I'm not going to say my own, because you have your own. But what do you want to become? What greatness do you want to achieve? What are you doing right now that you wish you could do better or go higher or become, known for? That's what we're saying. And the third thing in the afternoon session is practice positive self-talk throughout the day. If you have not been speaking good things and nice things to yourself and waiting for other people to speak good things and nice things to you, you are wasting your time. Start speaking good things and nice things to yourself. Pastor Joy, you are a great woman. You've come a long way. God has been good to you. You've been used by God, and you will continue to be used, and nothing is going to stop you. You are called to win. You're a winner. You are above. You are the head. You are a great leader. Whatever it is, call your name and speak to yourself. God has placed you for such a time like this to make an impact, and you are going to make an impact. You are called to change lives. You are called as a voice. So don't stop, hide. Speak. To you, it might not feel like that is who I am. But to me, that knows what God speaks to me in the secret place, knows that's what I want to be and who I want to become. I'm going to walk towards it, and I'm going to speak it into my life till I begin to do it, till I begin to be that person that I believe that God has called me here on a positive side of my life to be here on earth. So throughout the rest of the day, speak, practice positive self-talk throughout the day. Speak to yourself. Watch yourself in a mirror and see the image of God and the great thing God has placed in your life to give to this generation, to give to your family. Stop call yourself down. It's time to find your purpose. It's time to find your calling. It's time. Look at the word of God today. Did anybody follow my page today and hear the word of God today? Let me read it for you if you didn't go there. The word of God today said that let me get it and read it for you. I love it. It said, every good gift and every perfect gift is from above and cometh down from the Father of lights. So you are light in darkness. Those are part of the things you speak to yourself. Even now, I am light in the midst of darkness. It doesn't matter what darkness is around me, I am light, right? Because your Father is a Father of lights. Every light, both the angelic light, the demonic light, whatever that they show themselves, the Bible says that the demons make themselves look like they are light. Your Father is the Father of them all, both bad and good, right? You are light. Now, with whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning. He can't change his mind. So the gift that he has given you is there. You just need to activate it. You just need to work with it. You just need to work with it, right? And now, the last part of the day. Come on now. Is somebody ready for it? If you're ready, let me see your hand. All the people that are there, talk to me. Are you talking to me? I can't see it. I can only see when people talk to me. Oh, I see you guys are talking to me. Oh my God, I can't see it. Sorry if I'm not seeing that you're talking. Yeah, I see you guys are talking. Oh my God. Thank you so much. I'll look at it when I'm done because, hey, because of where I'm doing it from, I cannot see your comment from Facebook, but I can see the comment of the people with YouTube. I don't know why StreamYard did it like that. But anyway, I see you guys are talking to me. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. And if this has helped you, make sure to share. And if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe so that you can get more of this. Remember, today is just the second day, and we're not even going to stop with this one. We're going to continue. And if it had helped you, let me know. And if you have more things you want us to talk about, please feel free and let me know, because God is calling us this time to just sharpen one another. You know, you have a voice and you can help people in your neighborhood. And this is where it all starts, in your mind. You can help your family. You can help your husband. You can help your auntie, your aunt, whoever is going through stress. You can be that voice for them. You can be that prayer partner for them. You can be that intercessor for them. That is what we're trying to build. Because if you don't find yourself, how are you going to find others? You have to find yourself first. And it doesn't matter what is going through your life right now. You can just overlook all that and answer to your call and begin to be in that post God wants you to be. So the last part of the day, which is where we're going to go now, is reflect on the changes in your mindset throughout the day. Going through this practice of, knowing them, identifying them, challenging them, replacing them, making the list of the right affirmation, practicing to, self-talk yourself in a positive way. Now reflect on the changes. Just, reflect on, how the day went. Was it really a good day to really know what my worth is? How did it change your mood and things? I know one day is not enough, 1 hour is not enough, but how did you feel? Reflect on the changes in your mindset throughout the day. Journal. Hey, guys, this is a practical thing we're doing, because it's going to help you. You can go back to your journal and look at, everything that you did today. And that's what I want you to do. If you haven't created one, please create one. And now, As time goes on, who knows? I might have VIPs who I'm going to send, things to put this down, because we're going to do this. There's a lot of people that need this, and we're going to do this. So we don't know what we're going to do in the future, but it's just the beginning of greatness in our lives. In each of us' life, we are in this together, right? Now, journal about the positive affirmations that resonated, right, most with you, and how they made you feel. Yes, how they made you feel. Everything you said that you actually connected with, that kind of like, wow, that's an aha for me. I didn't know that I'm the head. I didn't know that I'm light. I didn't know that I'm the salt of the earth. Without me, the earth does not taste well. That's true. We are the salt. Without us, the earth is not complete. And here, I always, for some time, God has been placing this particular, joy in my spirit about my children. Every time I think about it, God give me this word of, they make my life colorful. I don't know, before now, it's not how they were represented in my life. But for some time now, every time I think about my children, I just see color. I just see like, oh my God, I look at my princess behavior. I look at my son behavior. I look at my last one behavior, and different nations living in my home right now. Different nation. When you listen to them, when you follow them up, when you see how they are growing, I like, oh my God, God couldn't choose a better people to make my life colorful. I'm telling you, to make my life colorful. I don't know about you as a woman. I don't know how you feel about your children right now. I don't know who is watching me that need to get that revelation that your children are, they are like colors around you. They are like the red, the blue, the yellow, the green. Some of us choose a particular color to like, but at the same time, you realize that even when you want to say blue is my best color, blue is my best color. Sometimes too, when purple popping, like, oh my God, this color is awesome. Sometimes it kind of pinkish as women, I don't know. It kind of pinkish purple, like, wow, that is what my children are doing right now to me for some time. They just make my life colorful. Now, that's an affirmation. So no matter what they do, I see them as colors around me. I see them as beautiful colors that without them, my fabric will not be complete. Come on now. Am I connecting with the women this morning? Oh my God. So I like, thank you, Lord, for you made my life colorful with these children. I just feel colorful with them. Now I'm connecting with something that may be frustrating somebody right now, that God gave you children, and maybe you're not in a financial state to take care of them. Instead of you loving them now, you're being angry maybe to God or to the government who is not helping. Like me and my husband, my baby has been down with disability, heart disability, for the last 3 years, and this state has refused with their life to help us. So now, instead of me to begin to think about my children as color, I see them as burden. I see them as stress, because why? Nobody's helping me. Businesses crash, and I have to now depend on whatever. And instead of me to build back what I've done before with God, I'm not gonna sob in the dark place when I am light, regardless of where I am. That's what I mean. That's what I'm calling you guys to do. To find the best version of you and live it in joy, regardless of what is happening now, because all things are possible. All things. And especially to them that believe. Come on now. Is somebody with me? I wish I could have seen these ladies and connect with you guys. Yes. I'm telling you, oh brother, you're there. Sister Sharon, you're there. Thank you guys. Yes. Oh, my new lady from our program, you're there. Hey, I don't know how to call your name. Nehal, Sinehal. I don't know. So forgive me. I can't call it. Brother, I'm gonna thank you so much for being there. Oh my God. Sister Sharon, God bless you. And all that is gonna watch. I can't see the comment, but I have to go over there. And there's another group. I have to go over there to see if you guys are there. But what I'm saying is, I see them as colors. So instead of my situation to make me start, being angry around them or treating them anyhow, like most people do when they're going through stress. They take it on people, they take it on their husband, on their wife, they just anyhow doing anything, not knowing you're hurting your people, not knowing you're hurting your husband, not knowing you're hurting your wife, not knowing you're hurting your children, not knowing you're hurting your society by just taking your anger out there because of what you're going through. Meanwhile, you could have been praying to God, who have the power to change all things for you, and at the same time being a blessing that people will like, oh my God, I didn't even know you went through all that. When you begin to share it someday after you have become successful, because you are going to become successful. You're going to be successful regardless of what is there right now. You are going to be successful if you believe. I am going to be successful. It doesn't matter what you see right now. I'm already successful. For the fact I'm alive this morning, that's a big success. For the fact I'm here talking to you and you're connecting with me, that's a big success. Come on now. So talk to yourself the right way. Speak life, I call it. Speak strength, I call it. Choose the inner man, your inner being. Think about good things. Call everything, like my husband, man of God, because he's a man of God to me. He's a man of God to my children. He's a man of God to his generation. The best thing that ever happened to me. Even till last night, Joe, what are you looking for? What do you think I'm looking for? You're just the best thing that happened to me. And he is the best thing that happened to me. If you're not seeing your husband, your wife as the best thing that happened to you, why did you get into it? And now if life turn around, you're already in it. You can make it work by just reprogramming yourself the right way, find your self-worth, then give it and push with your partner. Because united we stand. United we stand. But divided we fall. So if me and my partner is going to go through this season together that we're going through, I have to make sure that he's still that husband I married 15 years ago. In my spirit, he still take that special place. So that regardless of what happened, material things does not come in between our relationship. And that's how we're going to win at the end of time. Likewise, him as my husband. The same love you have for me from the day we started till now. Businesses, money, material things will not come in between us. Because that's not the basic. When we married, there's a possibility. We had a lot of struggles too. And we build what we build. So if it came crashing now, it can be built again. Yes, by faith. So it shouldn't be the basis at which we derive our joy. But why do those things happen? Those things happen because we lack self-worth. We self-talk ourselves. And now everything snaps us. Before somebody open our mouth, we already snap. We are angry because we already talk ourselves out of who we are, out of who God has called us. A lot of things going on us on our small head. Like this life self, when nobody's watching, building anger in your spirit. You don't know that a man of anger is not stable? Building anger when nobody's there. Like now I'm here working, my kids are not here. Instead of me to come here to bring this life God has given me, I'll stay in my sober, in my corner, like, God, why did you forsake me? Why is this? Why is this? By the time I finish building that anger, when my kids come and snap, husband come and snap, everything snap. Because why? I've already self-talked myself. That's why most time when I see people go on bad, I wonder, what happened in the secret place? What happened? Because in that secret place that you're acting out from, nobody did you anything. No. Nobody did you anything. You're just acting out from who you think you are. I was listening to Z Radio the other day and they blessed me. They say something like that, yelling or something. When you're yelling, you're losing. Hey, I was like, really? When you're yelling, you're losing? I better stop that with my children. It's only them from time to time that make me yell. Mom. Let's be frank. These kids can really turn up. They can make your head so swing that you have to yell. I was like, wait, when I'm yelling, I'm losing. No, man, God, help me not to yell. You won't believe. I just went to my garage, and it's a word of God. You can go and search it. I didn't really hear where they bring it from, but it's a word of God. when you're yelling, you something we yelling and losing. I'm like, really? Wow. I know I don't do that with adults. It takes time in my life. For some time now, I can count in the last 15 years, I can count 2 people that I actually had to yell on a particular day. 2 people. That's not my lifestyle with adults, but from time to time, my kids, not another person's child, sorry. I don't really want to raise yours. Yes, I'll help them, but I'm not going to raise them for you. Sorry. I don't mean it in a bad way. But some people want to leave their own children and come raise mine, which is okay. Raise mine. But I'm not going to pay attention to your children and leave my own. No, my children, when they get out of hand, sometime I yell. But that day, after listening to Z Radio, I was like, wait. So when I yell, I'm actually losing. Okay, Lord, help me now. Anyway, I'm gonna end with that. I don't know. I'm just gonna end with that. So hey, thank you so much, all the people that are here. I'm telling you, so many people here. Oh my God, oh my God. Thank you guys so much for joining today. And it's just our second day. I'm going to be back exact time as the Lord help me. The day I might not come exact day for the 7 days might be on Sunday. I'm not so sure, but any other day is going to be the exact time, just to run this series. The Lord have already given the roadmap, and we have already studied out the roadmap that's going to help so many of us in these 7 days. Once you practice, remember, you need your journal. Today is the second day. Watch the first day video and hear what we said. The first day we uncover your unique strength. It all starts with your strength. Now today we rewrite your inner narrative, which is start living as a person you want to be. From today, you're gonna program yourself to live as a person you want to be. So rewrite your inner narrative. Whatever it is that is not aligning with your destiny, with your desires, with the greatness, rewrite them today. Then self-talk yourself all day with positive affirmations, and just make a journal of how you felt, the mindset you created throughout today by just saying the right thing. And now that's how. And about your positive affirmations, just write them, say them, go with them, speak them, believe them. And remember, when you desire, I will always say that it starts with a desire, then you pray, then you believe, then you have it. It's a principle. I don't know how you're going to map that in your life. I don't know how you tend to map that in your life. But if you map it, you're going to love it. You desire, you pray, you believe. These things have to be in place. Then you have. You have to be in that order. DPBH. That is how it's going to work. You desire, you pray, and you believe. It's that belief that is going to bring that into you. And I keep saying in these 12 weeks of all this God is doing, if you're not ready to believe, don't pray. I'm serious. Even me these days, if I'm not ready to put my maximum belief in that prayer that God is going to answer it, I wouldn't even bother praying it. Because a lot of people are praying with no result, because there's no belief mixed with it. Even when Jesus moved into that home, he asked the man, when the man said, help me, heal my child. Jesus said, it's possible if you can. And the man said, yes, I can't believe. Yes. Because all things are possible to them that believe. But can you? Can you that is watching me believe? Can you? Can I, Pastor Joy, believe? That's where it starts. So, we come to the end of the second day. And as I say, if you're new to this channel, and those watching me on Facebook, please go over to my channel. If you haven't found my channel, Reverend Joy. Just once you search Reverend Joy, you're going to see me right here. And let's keep this party rolling. If you're in my channel and I come on, you'll be able to comment, and I'm going to see you right here. And this platform I'm using is helping me broadcast to 3 places at a time instead of just on Facebook. And that's why I love StreamYard. So, hey, guys, it's been an honor. It's been an honor to be here. I really love you guys. You know, I love you, love you, love you, love you. And I want to walk this journey with you guys. I want to hear testimonies how this help you, and share it if it help you enough to help somebody that you know. And just, let us grow together. Let us get to the top together. Let us celebrate together, and let us just, live the life God has called us to live here on earth. You deserve it. Yes, you deserve the joy, you deserve the peace, you deserve the success that you need, but you need to own your worth. Don't let nobody own it for you. Own your worth. Let me tell you something. I love that topic till I want to write a book on it. Own your worth. Hey, child of God, own your worth. And let's run this challenge to the place of greatness. Bye bye for now. See you guys tomorrow.